Good evening, TPOE parents. This is Brandy Adams. I'm the Band Booster president for the 2022-2023 school year at Eastside High School. This evening, we're just going to do a quick video on how to navigate our band website as well as charms. Everything you can get to can really come from this website, which is the www.prideofeastside.org. And it will bring up this homepage. You can come up to the schedules and you can find the weekly schedule as well as the monthly and the summer schedules. Always check these schedules weekly, sometimes daily, because things do change throughout the week. So our next rehearsal for the band will be on next Tuesday, June 28th from 6:30 to 8:45. And of course, it's at the new school. And then once school starts, here are the band rehearsals for during the week, as well as Mr. Clark's email address and a telephone number. I believe this is to the office, and I don't think at this time that number has been connected, as they're still trying to get the school ready for the next coming up school year. You'll also notice that there's a monthly calendar that will show the whole month of any type of things going on during the weeks. So of course, this is July, so this shows the band camp, the pre-band camp, and then of course band camp starting July the 18th. Open house for high school is on July 28th, as well as the first day of school being August the 1st. So that's coming around the corner very, very quickly. You'll notice that all of our football games have been placed on these calendars, on the monthly calendars. So our first game is an away game at Luella on August the 19th, and with our next first home game being against Newton on September the 2nd. So we will have one game and then an off week, a bye week, and then we'll start back at home. I know some parents have asked about when homecoming is and senior night. I am not really sure, but once we get that information, we will definitely get it out to you. You'll also notice, like in September, we do have a competition, and again in October. So just keep up with these calendars just to make sure that you are on the same page as the weeks and the months go on. We also have the summer schedule for band camp. It is in a not a PDF, I'm sorry. It's in a PowerPoint type format. So there is some good information on here as far as the 18th and the last Friday. Definitely going to be, we're going to have some fun things for your students and for the parents if you want to come out and join us. This just shows a quick calendar of the 2 weeks of what we have. And it also shows the drumline, color guard, and rookies need to be for practice on the 11th and the 12th. And then the full band starts on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, and of course the following week as well. If you go back up, there's some other information about the band regarding the history, director notes, and photos, Newton County Community Band. So if you have played before and you would like to join, definitely get with Mr. Clark or Mr. Fowler, and they can get you in the right direction. There's some other interesting things on here as well. But what I would like to show you is if you go to Band Boosters, you'll find pretty much everything you need as far as how to navigate for you, the parents. If you go to, down to the officers and committees, find the booster board members, and it will come up with emails. Actually, that's not what it came up with. If you go to officers and committees first, it will show, you can click on each individual one of these, and you can get myself, come to my email, our vice presidents, Stephanie Reynolds and Stephanie Schuler. Mike Stug is the treasurer, and of course, Christy Allen is the secretary. And then, of course, we have different committee and chairpersons that are going to be running those parts of those committees. If you would like to be involved and volunteer, we have a couple of different ways to do that. You can reach out to that chairperson directly, or you can go on and sign up through Charms as far as volunteering for certain things, and I will show you how to do that, how to navigate that as well. Our fundraisers, we do have some fundraisers going on. We do have our teaching tower that we are trying to get erected. We're still waiting on the school board to finalize those decisions. Of course, with getting the move, that was the most on their priority list of getting the school actually moved. But there's some information about the teaching tower. So if you know of someone who would like to sponsor TPOE, here's the information that you can pass along to them. We also have a trailer sponsorship. So for the donation of $150 or more, their logo will be placed on our trailer. And of course, wherever the band goes, the trailer goes. So it will be a rolling advertisement for that sponsor. We do have Amazon Smile, which is another way for us, another program that we use as far as when you go through this program through Amazon, you place your orders, we get a percentage of every order that is made through Amazon. It does not mess up any part of your Amazon Prime or anything like that. So we don't see what you're ordering. We don't know what you're ordering. We just get the donations from Amazon. And it does help tremendously. We also have a rewards program with Kroger, and in the same way, they have their rewards program. It does not affect your rewards program. It's just another way that your purchases actually gives us some donations that are sent back to the band. The volunteer shows each of the things that we need volunteers for: concessions and chaperoning. Those are our two biggest ones for volunteers. Of course, we do have getting the band kids fed before away games, during band camp, that we will need help with. And you can volunteer for all of that, like I said, in terms, and we'll get there in just a minute. Online payments, there's a couple different ways. You can go here, click on terms. You're going to use this school code, which is Eastside HS Band, and use your password that we have provided for you. If you don't remember your password or need to reset your password, please let Mike know or let myself know, and we can get that set up for you. Here is a link to our online store. This is where you can purchase the t-shirts, any type of Allstate fees, uniform. Say if your child needs new shoes, marching shoes, this is where you would go. And of course, it brings it to our Square site. Sorry for the delay. And this is where you'll find it. Our show shirts have not been approved yet. We're still waiting on that. But once they do become available, they will be here. These two shirts right here in this corner are shirts. They are not our show shirts. I repeat, they are not our show shirts, but they are very cool looking. We did have someone that designed those, kind of goes with the Top Gun theme, and which is our theme this year. We're soaring into a new era. Over here, the weekend shirts, which we've had for many, many, many years. You can go on and you can click the ones you want, place your order. Order will go off and come back, and of course, we'll get it out to the parents or to the kids once they get it ordered. Here's just a list of our marching dues, our fees, and the due dates. If for any reason you need a financial assistance, here is an application fee. You can fill it out and email it back to the treasurer. And once we go over that, we will make a decision, the boosters, and then let you know if that is something that you need. Okay, so now we're going to go to charms. So this is where all of our communications come from, making any type of your band fees, payments, our uniform information. Every bit of that is in here. So this is what the website, the homepage looks like. You come up into the right-hand corner and you click login, and you're going to go to parent student members, and that code is Eastside High School Band, and you enter, and then it's going to ask for your password. All right, so this is our special student. His name is Pete Mitchell. Some of you might know him from Top Gun. This is actually just our dummy account where I can show you. So we're not getting into anybody's personal account, giving out their information. So all the information that you are about to see is actually made up, and it has no effect on anything or anyone. So you can go up here, click on these tabs. Of course, the red is the financing, and I do apologize. My system is kind of running slow this morning, or this evening actually. So this actually shows your balance. It will show any type of fundraising balances, any miscellaneous credits, which would be like if you work the concession stand, that would be in there. And you'll come down to the ledger, and actually Pete Mitchell's parents actually did do concession volunteer, and they received the $15 amount. And it actually breaks it down and shows the different due dates for the band fees. If you want to make and pay for the whole entire fee, you can go right here to the student fixed payment detail and click it, and it would select at least one fixed payment item to pay from the list. So I would need to click all of these, click pay, and then of course, then it will, you will continue to go further, put your name, credit card information, and then you can start the checkout. If you want to make a miscellaneous payment, meaning if you just want to pay your next due payment, which is for Mr. Mitchell would be the first $100. We're going to make that one. You go here to make miscellaneous payment and gives you a description. You can put the amount to pay, and it's going to show you the charge. So we're going to do half payment because he only gets half of the paycheck this week, and he's only going to pay $50 this time. And then it will bring you to the name, card, and email address, and then you start the checkout. If you have any questions on how to make a payment, please reach out to us. We can help you, walk you through it. It's really not that hard. It just takes a little bit of doing it over and over, and then of course it becomes easy. This is not the easiest platform, but it's not really that bad. The calendar has all of our meetings. I try to keep them updated. So it had last week and then yesterday's meeting on here. We do have an inventory uniform that we're going to get together this Saturday. And if you want to volunteer, you can click this little hand. And it brings you to those who have volunteered. So Ms. Mitchell is going to volunteer. And put her phone number in. And let's do, I'm sure that is somebody's email, but I'm not going to sign him up. So you put your email in there and then you just click sign up. So delete that and then just sign up. And it's not going to let me. So I'll just put my email in there just to show and sign up. Okay. So now myself, 2 other parents, and Ms. Mitchell is all signed up for this weekend. If you go back to calendar, go back to the calendar, and even for the home games, so the first game, let me get back. So for the band camps, we do have volunteers. So you can go in and sign up for volunteering, and all you have to do is click that little yellow hand to volunteer. And you would just put the same information like I just showed you for this Saturday. All of our football games have been placed in, and all of our home games do have notation that they are home, and it does have the volunteer in. So for the home game against Newton, which is on September the 2nd, this is all the volunteers that we need, and we could use more. So, because that's going to be a very, very busy game for us. So if you're interested in volunteering, please sign up. And that way we can get it to Mr. and Mrs. Ehret, and they know who will be there for those games. The event list just shows in a report screen of what we have going on. So July, which is the band camps, and then we start in the football games. Again, I am not sure of when the senior night or homecoming will be this year, but once we get that information, we will definitely get that out to the parents because we definitely do not want parents working concessions if they are a senior parent. So we look for a lot of the underclassmen to do that. This is just medical information. It's a copy of our medical form if you need it. We pretty much have probably about 3/4 of the band that's already filled it out. If you have not, please, please, please get that in. Your child is not supposed to be at practice unless we have that. We have to have those medical forms. So that's really how to use CHARMS. That's all we're really looking for. Financing, calendar, and the volunteering. But like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to email us, let us know, and we will definitely help you. So again, welcome to the TPOE 27. It's our 27th year, and I am definitely excited about what this new year is going to bring. We are going to have a great, great year.